Welcome back to the Grep News Podcast. I'm Bam Rather, and our show today is about how construction crews are literally tearing down part of the White House with sledgehammers while the government is shut down. So here's what happened while we were all distracted by whatever digital disaster was trending this week. Someone started demolishing part of the White House. Not metaphorically, with sledgehammers and everything. The East Wing. You know that place where Eleanor Roosevelt once worked? Is currently being torn down to make room for what the president calls a $250 million ballroom. And the question isn't whether presidents have modified the White House before. They have. The real question is, why is this happening during a federal shutdown, without proper oversight, and with Treasury Department staff reportedly instructed not to photograph the demolition? Let me walk you through what I found in the paper trail, because the details here tell a story that goes far beyond interior decorating. First, the scale. We're talking about a 90,000 square foot ballroom that will seat 999 guests, nearly doubling the current footprint of both wings combined. The president himself said, "They've wanted a ballroom at the White House for more than 150 years. There's never been a president that was good at ballrooms. I'm really good." Which, honestly, sounds like something a character in a Wes Anderson film would say right before everything goes spectacularly wrong. But here's where my investigative instincts started tingling. The National Capital Planning Commission, the federal body that oversees government building plans, hasn't received formal submissions for this project. They can't review what they haven't seen, and conveniently, they're not currently active because of the federal shutdown. It's like scheduling surgery when the medical board is closed. The funding sources read like a who's who of tech and finance power brokers. Microsoft, Google, Blackstone, major donors stepping up to fund what officials insist will cost taxpayers nothing. Which raises another question. When private interests fund public buildings, who really owns the space? More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
And that's when I realized what we're witnessing. This isn't just about a ballroom. It's about the intersection of private wealth and public symbols, happening in real time with minimal oversight. One observer described the scene. The air smelled of diesel and delusion. Dust billowed across the lawn as workers in hard hats yelled over the machinery. A former Secretary of State put it more bluntly. It's not his house, it's your house, and he's destroying it. For those of us who grew up thinking institutions had some permanence, watching the White House get renovated like a reality TV makeover feels surreal. It's giving very move fast and break things energy. Except the thing being broken is a 200-year-old symbol of American democracy. Here's my favorite detail. The Treasury Department telling staff not to photograph the demolition. Because nothing says totally normal renovation, like a photo ban. It's the bureaucratic equivalent of your roommate asking you not to look while they rearrange the living room with construction equipment. So, here's what this means. We're watching a case study in how quickly institutional norms can change when nobody's really watching. The mechanisms designed to provide oversight, the Planning Commission, the standard review processes, the public transparency, all conveniently sidestepped or temporarily unavailable. The truth lives in the footnotes. And the footnote here is that democracy's strength has come from the boring stuff, the committees, the reviews, the bureaucratic processes that make sure big decisions get proper scrutiny. When those disappear, even temporarily, a lot can happen very quickly. The real architecture story here isn't the ballroom being built. It's the systematic removal of each checkpoint that might have slowed it down. Thank you for listening to Grep News. If you're enjoying our podcast, please follow the show. Give us a 5-star rating to help us grow, and learn more at grep.news. Until next time.
Grep News. Thomas.